The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't clone you, but it can streamline your hiring workflow. From posting jobs to shortlisting candidates to interviewing, LinkedIn Hiring Pro is the hiring partner you need, so you can focus on connecting with the right talent. In fact, small businesses report saving over 6 hours per week. So hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
And we're live on match day as Doug reaches for a buffalo wing. He's got it! Oh, and he's gone for a can of Pepsi too! What a finish! There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi.
A woman in Oklahoma claims the Arby's in Broken Bow gave her herpes. Before I tell you that story, this is the most Oklahoma shit I've ever seen. This guy's name is Nathan. I met him at the airport.
Convention tattoo convention last week, and I had to get a new tattoo.
See what this is? That's a titty twister. That is a twister of titties.
It got first place at Oklahoma City Convention.
So the lady who did this is her in the photo. She has been criminally charged, but right now the victim, the person that is claiming that she was given the herpes by her, is actually civilly suing her and Arby's. So the lady that this happened to said that it was a normal day. She ordered her food at Arby's, went out in the parking lot, ate some of her food, split the sandwich with her husband, and then the next day woke up with this big sore on her mouth. She went to the doctor and got it tested, and it did come back apparently as herpes. And she is saying that this is the only way that she could have got this. Now, a lot of people said, why did she jump to the conclusion so quick that it was this food that did this to her? And apparently it's because the daughter either overheard something or had some kind of voice recording. And then I guess the police got involved. And when the police got there, they did pull the surveillance footage and saw that she did, in fact, spit on this sandwich. And she even admitted to the police, yes, I did spit in this sandwich. Now, does she have herpes? So police records and court records do show that Amanda Hendricks, the manager at the Arby's that spit in the burger, did have an active outbreak of oral herpes at the time that she did spit in the sandwich. Now, I was wondering why she did this, and apparently there was nothing that happened at that day, but apparently they knew each other from the past and like had history together, whatever that means, where I guess they'd had a run-in in the past. So when she saw her come in, spit in the burger, and sent her on her way. This is a major deal, and this has brought up emotions in me where I'm like, I don't think people who have herpes should be able to work with our food and our drinks, because whether it's on accident or on purpose, this lady's life now has changed forever, and that is what she is suing her directly about, and then suing Arby's about. Because why would you have a person that has this handle the food and handle the drinks? More so, she's upset with Arby's, I guess, because she's claiming that Arby's did not want to play along at first. When she went to Arby's with the complaint, they essentially did nothing. So that's why she had to get the police involved, and that's when it escalated. So that's why she's actually going after them, is because she said if it wasn't for me pushing the issue with the police and going to the doctor and getting this, figured out, that Arby's just did not care whatsoever. That's what she's saying. I'm not saying this about Arby's. I have no beef with Arby's. But yeah, I don't know what you guys feel about that, or if you think that's okay or not okay. I actually used to work at Little Caesars, and there was a guy there that had herpes, and he had to wear like all kinds of gloves, and like he had to wear a mask and all this other stuff. And I was always just like, that freaked me out. It made me not want to eat the Little Caesars anymore. And I don't know if that should make me a bad person for thinking that way. It's just the way I feel about it. But yeah, this has changed this lady's life forever. I mean, she's thinking about like, hey, can I kiss my husband the same way? Can I kiss my kids the same way? Can I like show them affection? Can I, properly prepare their food? Now she has to be careful about if she drinks something and sets it down. I know I've accidentally drank after my wife and my daughter a million times. Now she has to be like super conscious about that. It has literally changed her life forever. And I don't think that is in any way, shape, or form okay. So right now she has been charged with criminal poisoning, which is almost a terrorist act essentially. And then also she's being sued civilly for this. It is also a form of assault. If you did not know that, spitting on someone or spitting on their food is a form of assault as well. So you're talking about multiple felonies there. It is like some definitely major prison time that she's looking at. But like I said, even if she does 2 or 3 years, the victim's life has changed forever. The rest of her life will be different now. For those that don't really know a lot about herpes, it is not like a regular STD. There is no known cure for herpes. Once you have it, you will have flare-ups on and off for the rest of your life. Also, sorry I've been slow in the videos the past little bit. Like I said, we were doing some family traveling there. But thank you for supporting the page. Go follow our podcast. It's Matt from Nomads on Spotify and Apple Podcast. And it's Nomads Animal Reserve on YouTube. But liking, commenting, sharing these videos always helps me be able to do more of them. It kind of, encourages me to want to, get out there and do more topics. you guys sending me stories like this is where I get a lot of my ideas from. So if you've heard of a really good story, definitely send it over. Ozempic is literally out here turning people to dust. Okay, if you know somebody that's taking Ozempic for weight loss, please stop them right now. Spread this message to them, let them know. So if you guys have seen all this stuff in Hollywood, like Ariana Grande and pretty much the whole cast of Wicked, essentially, and all these other celebrities that are disintegrating to nothing, it is not just Ozempic making them lose weight and them looking bony. Ozempic has now been proven to actually destroy your bone density. And it's not really Ozempic, the medication, that's doing it. It's just apparently if you do anything that causes you to lose weight that fast, your bones will start to crumble. And that's exactly what's happening in some of these photos of them that I'm about to show you. So like, here's Ariana Grande, right? And like, we have to stop pretending that like this is body shaming, because it's not. Like, it is a health crisis. This is taking it past the point of being underweight or overweight or being a healthy weight. This is, you're destroying your bones. That's it. Like, that's the end of the story. Your bones are being destroyed. And it's not just Ariana Grande, it's the whole cast of Wicked. I don't know if they entered like some kind of a pact, or like we're trying to hype each other up to like see who could lose the most weight. But then even other like actresses that are like famously beautiful, like Olivia Wilde, she is withered away to nothing and she looks absolutely insane. And once again, I just want to be perfectly clear that this is not like body shaming in any way, shape, or form. This is something that is going to end up killing people. Like, we're going to hear more and more about like actors and actresses dying in Hollywood really young, especially in women, if they don't stop this absolute crisis. This is too new of a drug for people to know the long-term effects of it, and we're seeing that right now. And it's not just women. Like, look at Dave Bautista. So Dave Bautista, he's always been muscular, and yes, I know he's like 56 or 57 years old now, but this is going so far past the point of just losing muscle. This is, for whatever reason, I don't know why he felt the need to get on Ozempic and everything else to lose this much weight, but he did, and he doesn't even look recognizable. And you can tell that, like, you can lose muscle, but you don't lose that much of your face. You don't lose that much of your width. Like, it's all of it is going away very fast. But the most shocking one on this list for me, because I didn't even recognize her as the same person, was the Osbourne. You know, she did not even look the same whatsoever. So this is Kelly Osbourne. We've all grown up watching her on The Osbournes and watching her do her thing. She's been the host on a bunch of game shows and stuff. But when I saw this picture the other day, I genuinely did not even recognize her, because, like I said, you can lose all the weight you want. Your face structure is not going to wither away like this. This is something more than just a diet, or something more than just Ozempic helping you shed the weight off. Also, this would be the biggest fear for all the women out there on Ozempic, men too, but women are more self-conscious about it, is it's giving women something called grandma butt. And that's where it's literally taking the muscle in your glutes and just eroding it away. So these young women that are in their 20s and 30s will have essentially a flat ass or like a granny butt forever. It is...
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
Do you hear that? Sounds like breakfast is ready. Because Quaker's coming in hot with morning nutrition. 100% whole grain oats and a good source of fiber to fuel the rhythm of your morning and kickstart your day. And that sounds absolutely delicious. Fuel to start whatever's next. Quaker, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
Anyhow, that's just one of the new studies that's coming out of this, because like I said, it's not just shedding the fat off, it's shedding everything off. The muscle, the fat, the bones. And once again, just to say that it's not just Ozempic doing this, it is any kind of extreme weight loss in general will cause this, but Ozempic is right now the most extreme way you can lose weight the quickest. So if you didn't get to read that stat at the very beginning, you can lose 1 to 3% of your bone density per year you are on Ozempic. 1 to 3%. That means if you're on Ozempic for 4 or 5 years, you're going to lose anywhere between 5 and 15% of your bone density. 15%. Imagine just taking 15% right off your face right now. I mean, look at my face. I mean, I'm actually just right off my face. And that's what it's doing to your whole entire body. And that's just your 4 to 5 year range. Now talk about when we see this going further, because Ozempic's really only been around heavy for the last few years. Now imagine 10 years down the road when people are walking around out there with 10 to 30%. You're talking about 1/3 of a human less on the inside of you 10 years from now. We're about to get on the plane coming back to Oklahoma, so I figured I would look up one of the craziest things that's ever happened on an airplane, and it's like, hands down, it's this story right here where 23 people died in a plane crash because of a crocodile. So a crocodile literally caused this whole plane to crash. So I guess this is like a smaller plane, and I believe this happened over in South America. So 23 people, including the pilot, the stewardess, and everything. Like, there was not many people on this. Somebody smuggled one in their bag, on their carry-on bag. This thing was 3 foot long, so they had it curled over sideways. During the flight, the flight attendant noticed that there was something moving and making noises in this bag, so they unzipped it to check it. When they did, this crocodile sprang out and ran across the floor. It scared everyone so bad that everybody at once jumped up and ran to the opposite end of the plane. And when they did, the sudden weight shift caused the plane to tip forward and nosedive bomb right into the ground. When this happened, it killed everyone. And a lot of people always ask me, like, why didn't the people just run back to where they were? Once the plane nosedived forward, everybody would have pretty much pancaked on top of each other in the very front, like, cockpit area of the plane.
Love the video.
Well, that's flattering. It got recognized here at the airport. So thank you all for watching.